There we
It
go.
do be like that sometimes.
Click the go live button, Bramble.
And with Octopath Traveler 2, I started with Oswald, the scholar that went to prison and got swole for no reason.
Ah, yes, the one true magic. Muscles!
What else are you gonna do in prison?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Alright, so I think I asked you all for a little bit of homework last time. And I had a brain lapse throughout the week and needed to be reminded that I did assign it. Whom do you think has the most to lose and the most to gain from these peace talk negotiations?
Well, I think the people of this planet, I'm forgetting what they're called.
Atuity?
Yeah. Are they like Atuitans?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think they're Cartesians, because it's Cartesia, that the system they're in, and the planet they're on. The colony is named Atuity.
Okay. The Cartesians, I think, have the most to gain. To lose, I would say, I think the Empire?
Yeah, I think the
Azlanti
Azlant has the
Empire.
most to lose.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I landed too.
And then the Vests, like, it's just like, okay,
It'd be nice.
they're the pretty neutral party right now, you know.
Yeah,
They don't
they
really
could go
have a
either way.
legitimate claim, but also they're trying to at least fight as hard as they can in negotiations, at least get a fucking piece of the pie.
Yeah. I think Sebastian was thinking about it in terms of, as far as who has the most to lose, who was damaged the most by our attempted quote unquote assassination?
Yo.
Well, I mean,
Not Deborah.
I mean me specifically, because I did get
Poor
definitely Deborah. She shouldn't have shot Sebastian.
According to current technologies and AI analysis, Deborah is the most important NPC of the AP now.
Because we keep mentioning her.
I don't know why. She
Well, I've said
wasn't.
the name Deborah too many times.
She's not even real. She's not even in the adventure. I just said my name is Deborah.
She is now.
We're at her hospital bed right now, holding her hand, hoping she recovers. No.
Her ashes. Hold on, Deborah. You can pull through.
My
Is
God.
Deborah gonna come back as an android? Is that what's happening?
Well, the more
Deborah.
the more you invest in her, the more it tempts me to bring her back.
Robo Deborah's come back for the revenge.
We'll see. But for right now, what are you guys doing? Because I understand you just left the Halls of Promise.
Mhm.
Rex suspects one of the triad of shenanigans.
No
And-
one else suspects anything, though. We're all kind of dumb.
Well, it's not a matter of being dumb. It's simply a matter of you trust this person at face value. And you saw that they were attacked too.
Is this some time where I could gather information?
Unfortunately, there are no downtime activities in this.
Oh, not at all. Okay.
Not that is the unfortunate part. Everything is very action oriented, and I'm not allowed to give you any downtime activities, unfortunately.
Does it say that? That's hilarious.
It is.
Okay.
No downtime. I apologize.
Then I don't know. I guess go to bed.
Yeah, we're chilling out.
Yep.
Well, hold on. There's this person still, right? Zeoman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, hey, what's it feel like to get shot?
It hurts a lot. Stings.
Uh-huh. That's it?
That's I I. That's it. I mean, once it's like getting stung by a very big wasp.
Yeah. Wow. What's it feel like to fake getting shot?
She has no response for that.
Come on, you just I think it's obvious you just lied, and I mean it's kind of obvious. Like the jig is up, but this is a good attempt. That
It's very obvious.
that
That's
mark
all
on your
face.
yeah that mark on you clearly shows that you didn't get hit at all, or if you did, it was an obvious miss.
It looks like she wants to say something, but her body is unable to process.
Nice sense motive.
Of course, yes. All right. So, let's see. You begin to see like some of the facade crack away and whatnot, and it doesn't look like she intended for you to get hurt. You pretty much think she was trying to scare you off.
I would
Trying to
like
Scooby-Doo
to what is the action? Is it coerce? It's the intimidation,
The inspiration
again.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Coerce, yes.
I look to coerce her into telling us everything after I put her in the minivan and close the door.
Oh no! He
Yeah,
just
door
put the
up.
child
Pour on-
locks.
Yep. Click.
Clunk.
DC
Oh, that's not
27.
at all.
And you have the audience, that the Skittermander and the Panther are looking at what you guys are doing, just smoking there, trying to look casual, not like look directly at you guys.
All right.
So you put her in the minivan, and she's like huffing all the fumes from the space McDonald's and everything. She's beginning to panic, and she puts her fists on the door, and she's just like, "All right, it wasn't meant as a real attack. It was just supposed to get you off the planet. You were called here by the Veskarium. We didn't want any interference with the peace talks. It wasn't meant to be lethal. You were just supposed to get a couple of bruises and then you'd be on your way."
Bruises?
With guns?
I had an entire hole in my suit.
I patched up the hole, didn't I? I made it better. Oh dear God, what is this? This is from 10 years ago.
It gets better with age.
Haven't you heard of aged cheeseburger?
The preservative stuff they have now is great.
I thought they closed Chi-Chi's.
No, they just moved it to the unregulated sector.
There's no health code out there.
But you understand how guns work. You can't really scare someone off if you're trying to actually kill them. That's called terrorism.
No, you don't understand. When it's done domestically, it's called freedom fighting.
Is it now? Sebastian draws his
Terrorism,
gun.
but domestically.
I'm not sure if that's a theory you really want to test.
You have to understand, we're not prepared for this. We didn't want this. We never wanted this. It would be better if both the empires just went away, but they're not going to go away with the drift lanes. In the end, you coming here was a good thing. It was a good thing, and I said it was a good thing. I helped you.
I mean, I had fun. It was entertaining. But so who's this like Shadow Man?
I don't know who the Shadow Man is. All I know is that Deborah and the others were willing to do something.
Wait, is
The
there actually a
operative-
shadow man?
Yes, they mentioned it earlier.
I know, but I thought they were
Is
bluffing. I didn't think is that an actual thing?
Listen, if someone mentions a Shadow Man, no one bluffs that, you know?
It's just a propaganda that's being used by a warlord or something. You know how they all are. That if one day it's the Shadow Man, the next day it's Demon Killer 69, Dark Mist, whatever screen name.
The Legend 47 or something like that. Like,
Exactly. They all have
Is the shadow
Oh, go ahead.
is the shadow metaphorical, or is this a person comprised of the absence of light?
It's probably just an Azlanti warlord trying to flex.
all right. Well, do you know anyone that fits the bill so we could pay him a visit?
All of them. All of the Azlanti warlords are assholes.
You
Well,
have to
where are
find-
they? Let's give me an address.
I in
Where-
the
Pick up a
The
phone book
nearest
at this
one.
point.
Yeah, we'll just do it door to door.
they're not here. They're in the Star Empire. They do things remotely. That's what the infosphere is for.
All right.
No one
Well,
is
that
stationed
means
on
that
friend.
that someone's getting orders here. So is that you? Because right now you're the only one who's admitted that you know this. Everyone else I think is dead.
What?
Or was
Only
a
this
shooter.
one.
I was approached by Deborah. I was not approached by any Shadow Man. And unfortunately, Deborah cannot talk now.
Corpse babble,
Yes, we-
or is there like a corpse speak that we could use on Deborah?
There is a ritual. If one of
Like,
you
I don't got
was
spells.
And
Well,
bring her
we-
back.
We
Did I
sent her on
summon
ahead.
her spirit?
well, that's just it. If you try to summon her spirit, it doesn't come.
No.
Oh no.
Her spirit got eaten.
So that's two things. One of which the spirit could have already been processed by Pharasma, or Deborah is not dead.
She cut in line, or she's left Aragosa style.
Her soul may also have been stolen. Hmm.
You start to see her face going blue. It's just like, no, please,
Mm.
air!
Yeah, Sebastian's gonna open up the door.
She just gasps, and all this trash and her just flow out onto the ground as she's just on all fours, gasping.
Well, you try something like that again, and you'll know what it feels like to get shot, and that will probably be the least of the pain.
I saw for myself. I had no idea what you four were capable of. I thought you were supposed to be from the Advocates. You know, friendship is magic, or whatever the hell you say.
Yeah,
Oh,
power
yeah,
friendship
yeah.
and this gun I found. Points to
Yeah.
the gun I found.
Who knows
Ah.
where the power comes from, but
I will take extreme offense to that. I am a very nice person,
Yeah, you're the
Usually.
friendship. I'm the gun.
and I also have a gun.
And I am here to talk to the dead.
and I'm an alcoholic. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, you're a dwarf.
Exactly.
What?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it's not racist if you agree, I guess, I suppose.
Listen, I'm at least like 1/18th dwarf of my mom's side.
Here, I'll make it up to you. I promise. Your room accommodations have been upgraded.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And how can we trust that? Have they been upgraded with more Deborahs?
I was gonna say we're gonna get shot as soon as we open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you give us a tour of the rooms first?
Okay. She'll take you to your hotel, which is now the penthouse.
Yo, they got a bidet inside of a bidet.
The bidet cleans the other bidet. Whoa.
Yep. She opens the door for you. She makes sure, like the mini bar and whatnot is safe. She opens all the doors. She opens all the cupboards and the little drawers and whatnot. She shows you that the bathroom is completely safe. All the amenities are in working order. The staff has nothing to do or isn't connected with the government or anything.
I think Sebastian is gonna look at the view from this penthouse.
Oh yeah, you can see the lake.
You know, this is a nice view for a place that supposedly has a less than stable infrastructure.
Again, we are not prepared for everything that's been happening. We had a sheriff. A sheriff. No deputies before this.
For a whole planet?
Well,
I
it's
mean, I think most of his jungle-y shit.
well that is she nods her head and says like it's the Atuity is all there is here. We don't count the jungle. Scientists that go out into the jungle do so at their own risk.
So I take it this jungle isn't particularly well explored either.
No, it is ancient, and we have not mapped even 10% of it. Every day, it assaults the city, and we take precautions in maintenance. That's where most of our infrastructure goes into, is repelling the jungle. Thankfully, most of our low-income housing is the responsible party for that.
Sounds like Castroville.
Are you not worried that that is exploitation?
Exploitation exists at all levels of society. In all societies, even the Pact Worlds.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah, that is technically correct.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm sure you all need your rest for tomorrow. And you can, well, even if you can't trust me, you can trust that I will do what is best for Atuity.
Well, what you thought was best was to attack dignitaries, like people that were on their way to try to figure that out. So maybe you should just fuck off while the adults are here.
I'm sure we can put all of this behind us, and she's going to very quickly walk out the door.
Pussy. Versus leave.
Oh my god.
What a boring day, he'll say. Like,
This was boring for you?
most days are boring.
Is that another reason for the alcohol?
No. But you could say it is if it makes you feel better.
I mean, it doesn't, and I'm not quite sure your liver is going to hold up.
It's fine. The Czech liver light hasn't come on yet.
You have a Czech liver light?
Yeah. Actually, I think my liver's made of tungsten after Guadalcanal.
That is as fascinating as it is potentially disturbing.
Yeah, usually it's a certified medical condition in most places.
Well, it's better than cirrhosis.
Let's just say that they won't let me sign up as an organ donor anymore.
Yeah, there's probably not much left to donate.
Yeah, they don't want that. They said it would probably do more harm than good. They'd be better off without whatever I have.
So, you're in one of the most expensive rooms with all expenses paid? Do you guys just go to sleep, or?
Well, can't do any investigating, it
You can-
sounds like.
You can surf the infosphere, that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Check to see. I don't know. Are these talks like public, or like do people know that they're going on?
People know that they're going on, but this is closed cameras, very hush-hush. Only the Empire's agents are here, and you.
Gotcha. In that case, I want to check the infosphere
Mm-hmm.
for like general feelings.
Oh,
about-
definitely. Yeah. Where are you checking first? Are you checking the Veskarium? Are you checking the Azlanti Empire? Are you checking the Pact Worlds? Where are you checking?
The Pact Worlds at large, but mostly want to focus on Kasartha? Is that what she said?
Ah, the current planet that Atuity is
Yes.
on. Okay. Yeah. All right, I can give you both of those. Go ahead and give me an infosphere lore. I need a DC 27.
Infosphere lore.
Yeah, that's a whole lore is infosphere.
Oh, okay. I don't have that.
Okay.
Just
You
be a computer's check then.
Computers? Okay.
So probably be 29 or 32. And we'll see.
Is it a public role?
That's fine. So
Oh.
you find out basically what everybody has to say about these peace talks. Who first?
Let's start with the home planet.
Okay.
What are they saying?
They are saying they don't want either of them here. They were fine before anyone else came in. They were a very diverse community. They don't want the Star Empire here, even though most people are Azlanti heritage. They've enjoyed their freedoms away from the throne and away from the thrall of warlords. They don't like being told what to do. They're very entitled people, and the people that have integrated into society with them share the sentiments. The Vesk that are here don't want the Veskarium. The people just generally want to be left alone, and they don't care about interstellar superpowers. They like their idyllic life here on Atuity. They don't see why a drift lane had to happen. They didn't even know a drift crisis was happening until the two warships came overhead, and they would be better off without the warships because they've been a constant threat of mutual destruction for years now, and they could do without it. It's needlessly complicating their lives.
Interesting. What about Veskarium?
Veskarium needs this place. After the embarrassment of Vesk and the Pantra revolting and succeeding the Veskarium, they need to show that they're still an interstellar superpower, especially with what happened with the Swarm previous to that.
Okay, so they just have to prove something to themselves. Doesn't necessarily have to be here. And then, yeah, the Azlanti.
The Azlanti have several opinions about it. As far as the throne is concerned, the twins, who are incredibly progressive, see Atuity as an opportunity of peace and negotiating with not only the Vesk, but the Pact Worlds and opening trade lines. They see it as the future of the Empire. The warlords, who are staunch traditionalists, want nothing to do with these peace talks. They consider Atuity to be their property, and they don't understand why the throne hasn't just ordered their men to just flush all the Xenos out. As for the citizens of the Azlanti Empire, they want that same life that people have on Atuity.
Like a simple non-interference kind of life, or they want to immigrate to Atuity?
Some people do want to immigrate to Atuity, but most people want that for the main empire. They want relaxed rules.
Fascinating.
You know,
Okay.
they're not ready to get in bed with Xenos, but you know, they'd like a little freedoms.
Okay. I'll share those findings with the group. So I'm thinking that maybe the Azlanti are in a sort of renaissance. There is a changing of thought both within the throne as well as the people. It is only the warlords who seem to be behind on the times. The Vesk just need to get a win of some kind. Whereas the people here, they may come to enjoy the riches that the space lane can offer, but they would like to be left alone.
Hmm.
It is possible that maybe there can be talks of custodianship.
Yeah, but you know, any custodianship will just eventually just go down the same path and lead to the custodian taking over eventually. So unless there's something in place, but we all know people break deals all the time. There's not consequences already set up.
Hmm.
What if it is joint ownership between the Vesk and the Imperium?
Sounds like war. All the time.
I don't know if we should just jump right to that assumption.
I do. Are you kidding me? Have you seen both of the people
Yeah.
that are known for exclusively war?
The warlords, perhaps, but I have a feeling that there is a change internally.
They can do as much change in terms as you want. The warlords have the guns. That's why they're called warlords.
Yes.
It's true. We did learn that. And we know the Vesk have the same thing.
Well, those are my thoughts. I'm going to go into the hot tub to remember what it was like to be part of a commune.
Is that how that works?
Is that what it feels like?
Oh, it is just like a sliver, but you do get a kind of like warm, bubbly feeling everywhere.
Ugh.
It is quite invigorating.
I will take your word for it.
I'm not sure if I feel more or less comfortable.
As I go to sleep in the hot tub, well, dream lore isn't necessarily dreaming. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep in the hot tub.
Okay.
Can Barathu drown? Is that okay? Or can we just let them do that?
Well, you do smell something wonderful coming from the hot tub. It smells like seafood, but other than that, he seems fine.
It doesn't make me
Nay.
feel things. I'm gonna ignore it.
All right, shall I progress you to the next day?
Yeah, if no one else has something that they wanted to accomplish today.
No.
Rex?
Rex is just happy to see how this all plays out. He's getting paid regardless, right?
Yeah, the mini fridge is stocked with all the tiny little tequilas.
Since they were.
You receive a reminder in your emails telling you if you encounter hazardous, like encounters and whatnot, that's triple pay. So you have to fill out your paperwork.
Just copy.
I'll let Barzlai do that for me.
Just pull out a tiny pair of glasses.
It's great. All the cybernetic enhancements, all the serums, everything, and it's just like, I have bifocals.
Listen, I'm not getting eye implants for astigmatism.
I think Sebastian would spend most of the night trying to kind of look through the infosphere, just trying to figure out like a guideline for the stuff that we spoke about during the first day's meeting, as far as like regulations on the drift lanes and stuff like that. Just trying to get a general sense of kind of like what numbers are appropriate.
Drift lanes are completely new. They came from the Drift Crisis. Nobody has done any laws on them since. You are breaking new ground.
I think he'd look for something to compare it to, like
Bridge toll.
exactly.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I'm sure Absalom Station has something like that.
Absalon Station has docking fees.
That would also be relevant information. Yeah, I think Sebastian is just kind of compiling all of that.
Nerd.
I mean, he is kind of a nerd.
And that man went to fucking school.
Are the pack lanes, just because I'm not super knowledgeable about
That's okay. Yeah.
Starfinder lore, are they like the kind in Cowboy Bebop where there's like a big, infrastructure, a ring,
Yes.
or is this kind of like a natural phenomena?
This is a
Okay.
natural phenomena that has occurred. Not like Mass Effect. Because of what happened with the Drift Crisis, these lanes appeared between critical spots, and they make travel between separate destinations faster. Think Star Wars hyperspace lanes.
Sure. Okay, so there's not a device or a station or something people have to.
Drift Beacon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's 7 of them here.
Okay.
That made me think of something else, but I don't think Sebastian would make that connection because he does not know a whole lot about magic. It makes me think about ley lines, but on like a universal scale.
Close. You're close. The drift isn't magic, it's technology, and the god of technology is made up of 3 separate gods. Triune is made up of 3 entities. And the drift crashed one day, that's a plane of existence, and then all drift travel slowed down to a crawl. Then it got better.
Mm-hmm.
I got better.
Alright. So, as you're doing your homework and everything, you get your necessary sleeps. The next day dawns. And you get your good breakfast instead of the continental breakfast.
Tasty.
Nom, 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 nom.
So, where would you like to go? Would you like to go to Market Rose first? Or maybe you want to go straight back to the Halls of Promise?
Is there like a tour or anything?
There can be if you want. After the peace talks.
After the peace talks, but not before. Okay.
Right. They're kind of focused on getting this locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure like how much time there was. Like, might start at 11, but if they're
Mhm.
starting like at 6 and it's only a couple hours before, then I'll just go straight to the talks.
Yep. You take a look at the AP mandatory watch, and it says now.
Oh my, we're
But the-
already late.
The DM would never do that to the players. I fixed your sizes.
Ooh.
Oh,
You're not tiny anymore.
I didn't mind.
And so you get some very very hearty hellos and very respectful greetings and salutations from everybody. Both Captain Vasoya and Commander Aaron are there to see you in. The Triad is here already, and the Vesk agents are over there still grumbling and whatnot. Many of them look like they didn't get much sleep. So we've come to day 2 of the negotiations. You'll be acting as witness and perhaps consultants while the delegates finalize and sign the Atuity Accords. And this discussion is going to encompass a lot of things. Topics like the free movement of starships and laws for citizens of the 2 empires, plus residents without ties to the Azlanti Star Empire or the Veskarium. So everyone's going to go double check over the documents, confirming the details. Your presence is a formality, but you could influence the final treaty if you wish.
I do wish.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any time to be able to have like a private sidebar with each of the parties?
Yeah. What did you want to say to peoples?
Basically, I want to get a read on like what is the minimum accomplishment that they have to get out of this. Like, I know everyone wants to be like, we own it, but I just want to kind of see like what is their floor rather than their ceiling.
Okay, so the minimum accomplishment is to get signatures on the damn paper. That's the bare minimum.
Well, like what, like as far as like what they're getting after the signatures. I mean,
Oh, that's part of the legalese and whatnot that I cannot tell you immediately.
oh, okay.
That's part of what we're doing today.
Okay. Well, then that's fine.
It's
That's
like
what I wanted to do.
it's up in the air, and both Lysandra and Dromatash are just like reaching up and jumping, trying to get it.
All right, then whenever the talks are ready, I'm ready to go.
No problem. If you'll look at your navigation bar, Negotiations Day 2 is open. If you wish to stay on the current map and look at things visually, you may. Or you can come over to Negotiations Day 2. I made sure everything was enabled this time. Not like last time. Bramble would not make the same mistake twice. I'm gonna reveal the cards, and we're gonna have, the same thing as last time if you want, or, maybe you'll do things differently this time. Maybe you're fed up with the peace talks, and you just like, well, I hope they both kill each other. So, what they're gonna open with is the bargaining. Because at this point, Atuity has suggested a 15% collection tax and does not want the free movement of starships, especially commerce. They feel as though a grand opportunity is here, and both the empires are very much against this. They want free movement to go back and forth between the empires. They don't want to get taxed to death. But the prospect of a toll is an ancient one and something that has been used on a lot of worlds. So you can attempt a deception, a diplomacy, or an intimidation check and use social skills to talk through the treaty's trickier points, like this new concept of a drift toll, which has never been done before.
Yeah. Let's see.
Bramble also accepts unconventional things.
That's what I'm looking for. See.
Now, the drift toll is supposed to be. What is this? God, how do I phrase this?
Okay, so you're coming to the bridge, right? You want to cross the bridge, but the bridge costs money. You have to spend $1 to go on the bridge, and the bridge is what's linking Veskarium to Azlanti Star Empire. The bridge is called Atuity.
Okay, that's my
Well-
question. What is the toll going towards? Where is this revenue going?
I think we
Exactly.
talked
To
about
their
it in the last
pockets.
peace talk. It was going to be going to Atuity and upkeeping all the 7 different drift beacons.
And maybe to the defense so that they don't have to
Mhm.
have their peasants just eat it.
Please, Veskarium, please don't hurt us. We have $30 million.
What? Hold on.
I just
Rex
wanted
had
to
a-
be
had
sure.
had a rare thought.
Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. What if the toll was just different on each side, and the groups could choose?
You mean have a different toll on either side of Atuity through the hyperspace? Excuse me. No, that's sacrilege. Bramble did not say hyperspace bypass. He said drift lane.
Yes,
That's what I
They
heard.
they could pick their own, and then if one of them raises it too much, the other one could raise it, and then they could just start a trade war, and then eventually no one wins, and then you get rid of it later.
And they...
I
yeah,
I
go ahead.
don't know if mutually assured destruction is what we want here.
All right.
Well, I didn't say it was a good thought. It was a thought.
Mutually
Is-
assured destruction.
Is the alcohol for the intrusive thoughts?
It's still
is that
there.
Someone get this man a drink.
Yes, right away.
Double.
I think
A Skittermander comes
Um,
back with scotch.
Yes. Perfect. I love you guys.
Sebastian will
Congrats.
100% take a glass of scotch while
Yep.
he is trying to sell both groups on this 15%. I would like to use diplomacy for this.
Okay, the DC is going to be, you guessed it, 30, because nobody likes this.
All right, so I am going to use. So it's diplomacy, and I haven't rolled yet.
Can I aid him? No, I won't
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Go -1 to diplomacy.
All
I
right.
won't do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to use two things. Actually,
Really
I'm
is
gonna
the
use-
goat.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use improved mastery.
Oh. The once a day abilities are coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
So for this particular interaction, my diplomacy is going to be in master, not expert.
Yeah.
And I roll twice and keep the higher result.
Oh.
All right, so DC 30.
Okay. And it's practice. Yep, it is a fortune effect, so you won't be able to hero point this.
No, I will not. All right, and it's only going to let me roll it once. So I'll just have to do this twice. Okay, here we go. First roll.
First roll. 28. Fail by 2. Give us a second
and-
roll. Ooh, you do it. Due to your envoy training and whatnot, you're getting past these trickier points, and you start to notice something within the legalese of the treaty. Is that particularly for all tariffs, and taxes that are collected, the Star Empire is taking 3% off the top without telling the Veskarium.
Boo.
Egats.
But you can just eliminate that and put it down to 12% now.
Yep, I think that's just gonna
raise it to 20. Fuck it.
yeah. That 3% is just gonna disappear.
Okay. Let's put here. No kickback. There we go. I'll replace mutually assured destruction with no kickback. We'll just put that down here for right now.
Mutually assured kickback.
Yeah, so Sebastian, are you announcing this to everybody, or are you just going like, no, we're gonna get rid of that?
I think Sebastian would play it off as a mistake that he doesn't know where it came from. Not quite sure how that got in there, but we'll just erase that just to kind of keep things even. I think he's low-key trying to, on one hand, he's kind of calling the Azlanti out for it, but also giving them an out to save face.
Yep.
Tactful.
Yes, let's call it that. It's not manipulative at all.
No, of course not. The elves are known for being straightforward. They would never use their long lifetimes to manipulate the others with smaller lifetimes.
Never.
And so they keep doing it with humans.
All right, so that's one person. How about the rest of you? Remember, you don't need to participate if you don't want to, but if you do, the reward might be larger.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what the most applicable thing would be.
Me too.
Because there's not much of the smart brain type when it comes to this type of stuff.
That's why intimidation is on the table, where you can just tell people to sit down, shut up, and sign that paper.
None of mine are that good. GM, what about if I used religion to look at what tithing amounts have been?
Tithing amounts, I can tell you that even without a check, it's always been 10%.
Always 10%. So currently we have it at 15.
We have it at 12.
Right. Have it at 12. So yeah, maybe see if lowering it to 10% will make people happier.
Okay.
Maybe also their religion on both sides, because they both have the same common denominator almost. Not the same deity, but with they have very similar deities in some of the ways they go about doing things.
That's a good point. Well, yeah. That is a critical success.
Nice.
So what are you telling them? Basically the same thing that Phoebe said, or are you going to play it off more to their egos?
As much as I can with my very blunt style of talking. I can see that both of you feel exploited, which I know is something that you prefer to do to others rather than yourselves. So, why don't we accept a mutual discount so that you feel like you have won something out of this. Say 10%.
Mutually assured discount. Right
Yes.
next to mutually assured destruction. Okay. Yes. I have to give the other people a chance. If you want to pass, you can pass. It is not
I don't. I
required.
think Rex gave his thing, and his was like moved on with.
Okay.
So Rex is passing.
Okay.
We'll just make things worse.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take.
think Mo would also think that she'd make it worse.
All right. All right. All right. So people are generally happy that they won't be paying 15%, and that whole matter of the Star Empire taking that mysterious 3% evaporates as soon as it's mentioned. So yeah, people feel like they want this to be over with. That's when it comes down to the data analysis. Because right now, you found something that was hidden inside the treaty. There might be more. There might be more little oopsies. And people want to be sure about things. You can attempt a computer's check to coordinate and parse data relevant to the population and their needs, or electronically review historical and political documents. An appropriate lore or society check to recall knowledge provides contextual information about the Azlanti Star Empire or the Veskarium.
How's my society? My society is the same as computers. So I'll just do computers.
All
right.
Tasty plus 0 to both.
Don't worry. All right, so the DC was 26. You succeed. And what you find in the computers is that their census is very weird. Remember that structure that Zeomon was talking about with the servant class and everything? There are several different censuses. The people on the Tangles are the separate census. And you notice this little, sort of phrase that tweaks your interest almost. You go like, population varies. What does that mean?
Yeah, all populations vary.
Yeah, but they don't have a set number. They just have a threshold for some reason. That's never been done in a census before.
And
Is
which
it like-
side is this? The Veskarium or the Azlanti?
It's the people, I think, of this planet.
Yep.
Oh, of this planet. Oh, okay.
The Tangles. You saw the
If they go
Tangles.
above 4,000 people, the rest get put into the grinder. They get made into food product.
Oh, you're not far off.
Oh no, it's Soylent Green.
Yeah, I guess I want to call attention to this.
Okay.
By what rubric do you typically measure your population?
Income, Zeomon says.
You measure the amount of people you have by income?
Yes. Don't you?
No, because that's not how numbers work.
That is exactly how numbers work. What a person contributes to society determines their worth. That's
not
why
talking about
scientists are the
worth.
most valuable.
We're not talking about worth, we're talking about quantity.
Yes. Aren't those the same thing?
No.
Wait a minute. Wait, are you saying that like if you were like a scientist with a lot of dollars, you count as more than one person?
Well, yes, because you're worth more than the average citizen.
How many of you are there?
At least 10. I'm
You
very important.
specifically. Do you have 9 clones?
I'm 10 times the woman.
But your body, how many of your body exist?
Oh, just this one.
Ah. And so you are one. You might have a larger contribution, but you are one.
Yes, 10
And that is
times.
that is your worth, but it is not the quantity. Your rubric will have to be updated so that there can be accurate measurements.
Rubric. Yes.
Yeah, so Flower Petal starts typing on the computer a little bit, and suddenly the numbers start fluctuating, and you start seeing things a little differently. Like the majority of the people start living in the tangles.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of people who are born into wealth. They actually do earn it. Is that what I'm getting?
What you're getting is that there's more of a population in the surrounding of Atuity facing the jungle than there is in the epicenter of Atuity, where the rich are.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yes, all the
That
poors
makes
live out
sense.
in the fucking trees.
That's where the danger is, Yaman says.
The undesirables get the trees.
Yes, exactly. You understand. See, we see eye to eye.
Burn her.
I don't think that statement was
Oh my
agreed.
God! I love how casually you said that.
I already did my role. I have an idea for a direction to take it.
Okay. Don't worry. We get a chance.
Yep.
All right. Census consensus. There you go.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mm.
Anyone else doing something for the analysis portion?
Doesn't have to be about Atuity.
True.
I guess Rex would probably look into seeing what maybe it would take for if they were to fortify like their actual walls, or like if they had a militia, like how much that would cost, and like if that would add like a significant percentage to the tax.
Mm-hmm.
So like a threat assessment, I guess.
Threat assessment. Okay. You could use battlefield lore for that, or an applicable skill. I'll allow
Back
that.
in my day.
Oh my god. DC 22. Because it's a lore. Oh my god!
He's got it.
Oh my god! So you've
This is
done
just
this.
like Vietnam.
You've done this before with the swarm and everything else, where they tried to get like the greens to like take the brunt of the attack, but they figured out like if they fortified defensive walls and whatnot. And Atuity does indeed have walls, but they have not been fortified to the degree that can repel the jungle. In fact, the jungle does significant damage on a daily basis. Equipping those walls with more less standard means, I suppose, like maybe some mounted flamethrowers, like some incendiary shells, it would significantly help, and a militia would help as well, the cost of which is completely affordable within the tax. However, the money doesn't seem to be going to infrastructure.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Where is
Where
the
is-
money going? Where is the money going? Does it evaporate?
Just looks back over at the fucking lady that totally didn't get shot.
I mean, if we're following the money,
Yeah, see where it goes.
I think Sebastian would absolutely try to follow the money.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Infrastructure insecurities.
Is this something I can use legal lore for?
Yes, absolutely. DC 22.
Right.
Where'd the money go? Where is it? Is it hiding? You don't know! You don't fucking know!
Let me use my hero point for this.
Okay. 22 is what you needed. So, you begin to look at all this trail of money, and because the census was cleared up, you start to see a lot of that money seems to be going away from the Tangles and towards the center of town and the spaceport. And you just see that low priority set to a lot of necessities for the average citizen here in Atuity.
Yeah, that's bullshit. We need to correct that.
Yes, absolutely. And I think, once again, being very diplomatic as Sebastian is, he's going to kind of frame it as a misappropriation.
Okay.
An over-investment into the center of town when it's clear that the infrastructure is needed the most out towards the Tangle. Just kind of reinforcing what Rex already said, but with like the numbers to back it up.
Captain Vosoya is going like, this is all very interesting, but what does this have to do with the two empires?
Well, to keep costs low, it behooves us to have a good external infrastructure so that costs do not rise elsewhere on the colony.
You're saying the Azlanti can't build a proper colony?
I am saying that there is
Yeah.
currently a misappropriation of resources.
Fucking forward, fucking me. They were in the back. Rex are in the back. Like, it appears neither of you can. Next question.
Oh my god.
Well, I would
Proof is in
argue
the pudding.
I would argue that Flower Petal is saying exactly the opposite. You can build a colony. This is an opportunity for you to do so.
Exactly.
And plus, like, what's the point of? Don't you guys want to know where your money's going to? Do you think you want to give it to like the 5 people that live inside of actual Atuity?
The 3 people who live inside actual Atuity begin sweating.
It's right there. You want to give all of your dollars to them, or the thousands that live outside in the trees,
Oh my god.
who may or may not revolt?
What? Revolt, Zeomon says apprehensively. What? Why would they do that? Why?
I
What?
don't know.
They're so happy.
I'll give them a couple of guns. See what they decide to do.
No.
Yeah.
How would you know if they're happy or not? 10 minutes ago, you weren't even counting them as people.
They were definitely a fraction.
Something popped into my head above table, and I will not vocalize that.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no!
Bramble is always subtle. How about you, Phoebe? Anything?
Well, both my computers and my society are at a +0.
But you understand people. You just told them all about the tangles and everything, and you said something about revolting and whatnot that upset her greatly. It might be a good chance for intimidation.
That is true. Because the last thing you want is for the lower class to get smart about it and then just start throwing hands with the 4 people that live inside the city
Like Deborah.
who have all of the dollars.
Yes. The space
And once they
bucks.
take over the government from these 3 people that hold all of the dollars, will they still want to work with you?
That is a crit success. So as you voice this revelation to Zeomon and the other 2 members of the triad, they begin to look at each other going like, oh, yeah, well, we could restructure a little bit. That might be a wise decision. Yeah, I'm starting to see it now.
Oh boy.
We'll just put restructure right there. Yeah, that's what an excellent idea, Starfinders.
Because, like, technically, you guys, the Vesk and the Azlanti, you're making a deal with these 3 people who may or may not exist for the next 5 years, given what might happen if they are unhappy.
What do you mean not exist? Zeomon says apprehensively. What do you mean not exist?
She's not
Joe
gonna
teaches
respond.
them class consciousness.
Industrialism is forever. Oh, that was very good. I liked all that. And now, to finalize everything, to actually get people's signatures on the treaty, in order to lock it in, you've got to go over the legal aspect of everything, so no one feels that they're being cheated, which you did a pretty good job of exposing what's been going on in Atuity in the Azlanti Star Empire's absence, right underneath the 2 warships that could have destroyed this colony. You may use legal lore or any appropriate lore check to lock the treaty into place. It's going to be DC 24.
Okay, well, I will attempt to make that DC 24 check then. All I need is an 8 or higher.
Uh-oh, you said the words only.
I did say the words,
I
yes.
Predict a 6.
I predict a 1.
I projected 20 because I care.
Ooh,
I
ooh.
was like, ooh, that was hovering a 6 for a second.
So-
I would have cried. Jesus.
No.
Betting on some numbers.
Let's looky here. So under the tutelage of your elven envoy, Sebastian, the 2 pick up the pens and electronically sign the document. Both Commander Arian and Captain Vosoya. It's done.
We won diplomacy.
Diplomatically?
Yes, diplomatically.
That's a first.
All right. So, since you earned more than 3 victory points in the second round of negotiations, Zeomon awards you an advanced null space chamber, and, for some reason, inside of that advanced null space chamber is a lot of money.
Is that the Starfinder equivalent of a bag of holding?
Yes.
Am I thinking? Okay, cool.
It's a bag of bribe.
Yeah, she didn't want anyone to see that she was passing you money, so she's just like, oh yeah, here you go. Thanks for everything. Wink.
Oh, how much is on this cred stick? Just like my hand over.
So, I'll go back to the Halls of Promise now. As Captain Vosoya comes up to you, clasps your shoulders and says like, all right, we did it. The words are on paper, or digitally inscribed, I guess. You get my meaning? Regardless, we've only completed the first part of what is necessary to forge a true partnership. We must seal this treaty in our mingled blood and sweat. Now, we shall go out into the jungle together as allies and defeat one of Tudi's greatest menaces, the ferocious Imolix we call Vasarosia. Get your camping gear, Starfinders. We're going to go kill an ancient evil together.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? What? This is happening rather quickly.
This is the most interesting thing that's happened so far.
So all the others are silent as they say this. But Zeomon lets out a dramatic, exasperated sigh, expressing their frustration. Commander Arian, however, chuckles and slaps Vosoya on the shoulder affectionately before offering his rifle for the hunt and says, I'm in.
It is not the segue that I imagined ending diplomatic talks with, but that sounds fun.
Are you sure? I mean, like, you didn't see this coming?
I probably should have.
Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't.
I mean, usually it's deer, but this works too.
I don't know if deer exist here.
Well, not here.
Whatever fucked up deer in there is probably an ancient evil.
Like a deer god?
I wouldn't go that. There's probably some weird mutant shit, like a four-headed deer beast that has human hands.
Ooh, okay. But like also walks upright.
Only when it needs to fight, probably.
That's how it runs away. It stands up like those lizards and runs really fast.
Even across water, you can sometimes see him, a majestic creature.
That would be terrifying to see a deer do that.
God, this sounds like nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do a DC 32 nature or recall knowledge to see if you know anything about this particular creature.
Can I roll religion for local legend?
No.
Okay.
Rex thinks it's a deer god. Flower Petal is also convinced it's a deer god.
From what I understand, killing gods typically doesn't lead to good outcomes.
Why, have you done it before?
No, but a big praying mantis did once.
Well, I can't do any worse than
Godzilla?
Zanjalen kind of existed because of god killing, and I think that's pretty rad.
All right. So,
Recycling.
you recall that a Milk 6 is a massive magical beast native to Kataria that hunts by burrowing under the soil through the dense foliage made of lichen. They are the apex predators of Kataria's jungle and play an integral role in conserving the local environment. But their population has soared and threatens both the delicate ecosystem and the safety of those living on Atuidi's rural outskirts, the Tangles. Zevazoya is a feared Imul 6. known to routinely assault scientists in the field and has been spotted near Atuity's eastern borders on no less than 3 separate occasions. The Mulksix is named in honor of Vasoya's drill instructor from her military training days.
I feel like there's definitely a story there on how Vasoya feels about their drill instructor if it's this deadly monster. But Sebastian is gonna relay the rest of that to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so if this thing attacked the town, it just like bury under all the poor people and could get to like the rich people if it wanted to, huh?
Ziamon goes like, what?
It's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, because if it burrows, it doesn't care what buildings are in the way.
I'm sure the walls would keep it out.
You know how walls work.
6 feet underneath the ground?
Sounds like
Yes,
you
if
need
it's-
a dome
Sounds like
if
you need
it's-
better infrastructure with better
Yeah.
walls.
to go under.
Good thing we signed the thingy.
Well, if nothing else, this is somewhat of a practical field trip. Rex's idea of a threat assessment and all that. I suppose if anybody should do it, we should. So when exactly are we going on this little excursion?
Right now, she says.
Now.
Now.
Right this second.
Yes,
Right
because
now.
that we must honor the treaty. We must have it honored in blood, she says.
We can't just hug.
What? Hug? Vesk, do not hug.
Never.
I've seen it, but it usually just looks like wrestling to me.
I've seen it as well, although I think it's because they're cold-blooded.
The only time I've ever seen Vesk hug anybody and usually involves broken ribs, so I don't think that's a great
Listen,
idea.
a tight hug is still a hug.
You are technically correct. Above
Yeah,
table,
so-
do we know what this thing looks like?
They can describe it to you.
Yes, I think a description is in order.
You know what the Pokemon Scyther looks like? She asks. Yeah, like that.
Wait.
That worked.
So a giant burrowing bug creature.
Yes.
Well, we are all about the nightmare fuel today. All right.
Don't forget the unexplored jungle where dangers and ancient evils exists.
Yes, I was absolutely trying to forget that part. Thank you.
And the skitter matter adds, possibly led by a sentience the size of a planetoid that enslaves others that they capture to add to its own collective consciousness. If you are to believe the urban legend.
I can be part of a hive mind again.
No. No.
At least someone's happy about it.
We are definitely not doing that. Or we shouldn't.
Let him have his fun.
So do you guys want to go to Market Row first and get some provisions, maybe some camping gear, since it might be an overnight stay, or do you want to just go right there?
Oh, Sebastian's definitely going to Market Row first.
Okay.
Yeah.
The commander and captain say that they'll meet you on the eastern end of the wall. And they say happy shopping.
With our new credits.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you already award them to us in our sheets, or
I
do we
put
need
them
to add them?
I put them in chat, and then as a lazy DM, I forgot all about it.
Mm.
Advanced null space chamber filled with 10,000 credits. They're all 10,000 cred sticks with 1 cred on each of them.
Shake up the bag.
And they're all gift cards.
They're all gift cards. You can
Oh,
only
God,
spend them
that's-
on Amazon.
That feels so spiteful.
Yeah.
I feel like locking them in the van might have been a bad idea.
It's fine. I imagine at some point our last action just be like, here, this is what it feels like. Shoot him in the shoulder. Like, bye. Pull away.
Mm.
But I guess we'll go into market and
Yep.
Rex will get like a lot of jerky.
There you are. Wait, there's 2 of you. Where's the elf?
What?
There you are. So yeah,
Is there like space camping gear in the? I didn't. I must have looked good enough.
there is camping gear, yes, and you can buy any item up to level 13 on Atuity.
Okay.
And there's a camping kit for 30 credits.
Before you left, Vasoya was saying we're roughing it. She wanted an old-fashioned camping hunting trip. But that doesn't mean you can't buy, like luxury items.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Yes, Ian says, unfortunately, they're Starbucks gift cards.
Like that.
It's Starfinder. Where's the equipment compendium?
Oh no, it's become the shopping episode.
There it is. Huh.
Pathfinder gear
yeah.
exists, right?
It does, but why would you? It's just like, hey, here's this tent. Well, I have this advanced camping kit that, like seals in, like against mosquitoes and stuff, but you can have an ordinary camping tent, yeah?
Like, there's the kind that has, like, beds inside it.
Yeah. You want a canopy tent? Is that what you're saying?
I want one of the magical kind of tents that has, like, amenities and stuff.
Ah.
But I don't know what that is called. Probably have price be big.
Oh, the camping kit has enough stuff for 4 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rex wouldn't even get anything. I think he's just happy to be here right now. And I'm like, oh, thank God we're leaving these negotiations to do something.
Yeah, I bought a camping kit, so like I'm technically good. If I can afford one of those really nice magical tents, I want to do that.
Ah,
But I don't remember what they're called.
well, let's take a quick look while you're doing that. Also, you seem to be attracting some attention in Market Row. Equipment.
It's a
Climbing.
restful tent.
Hmm. You could always buy a spell chip and just do Planar Palace.
Yeah, that sounds cool. How much is that?
That's up to you to find out, sir.
Okay.
Let's see. Scrolls. Planar Palace is a 7th level. Its item level would be 13, so you're good. 600 gold pieces, so 6,000 credits for the spell chip.
And how many did we get?
10,000.
Oh, okay. So then I can afford that.
You want to ask the other people if it's okay to spend all the monies on it?
Oh, it's not my personal wealth is not 10,000. It's a group thing.
It is indeed a group thing, yes.
Okay. How often can you use that? Is it once?
Once,
Or
like a scroll.
one? Oh, okay.
The spell chip
Yeah.
goes inside your communicator, and then you cast the spell from the communicator.
In that case, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the camping kit then.
Did we need more than one, or
I think we only need one.
It is assumed that the NPCs bring their own amenities. At this point, you can hear grumbling from some of the stalls in Merchant Row as some of the tables get flipped over.
Whoa, who's flipping them?
I will show you. This very angry gentleman.
Oh, look at the cute little guy.
And this very angry little person.
you know what their problem is?
Our problem is you, Starfinders. You've weakened the Veskarium more than you know. Now you will pay. We shall make the Veskarium great again.
I already don't like these people. Oh, there's multiple people.
There is indeed multiple people, yes.
How do we make it worse?
I shall need initiatives.
Okay. And initiative.
Yep, that tracks.
I don't think the minivan is going to participate.
No.
But it's okay. You can if it wants to. Oh, Sebastian was very ready, as was Rex.
Yeah, I get bonuses in initiative.
Give me a second.
No sweat.
I think Rex is just
Frustrating.
always looking for a fight, and Sebastian is low-key the same. He just doesn't like to say it out loud.
There's finally something to do
You're-
other than studying.
You're looking for a fight. Rex is just actively like hunting for one.
Voras already has her cannon out going like, could you please stop talking?
Warning spray.
Yes. Whereabouts?
It has a range of 50, so probably the guys up top.
Okay, I'll give you 2 reflex saves.
It would be all of them.
Oh, all of them? Okay.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot burst.
1 crit success, 123, and 127.
Mine is 29.
Okay, so 2 failures and 1 crit success.
Oh, uh-oh.
Alright, that means those 2 that failed are now suppressed.
I should have seen this earlier.
What's wrong? Saw it coming. Well, I don't think one of them was your asset, though.
Oh no, this does require asset. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So let's say
Not
your
quite.
your asset was the Shadow Man, and you're about to roll initiative with the Shadow Man. Then yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right.
So before anything even begins, Voros has her cannon out, and she fires it at these Yoseki, who are coming up with all these magical power things, and just suppresses 2 of them. Rex.
Well, Rex is already attuned. So I think he's going to activate his Corona.
Aren't you going to put lime in it first?
So he's going to emit a 10-foot emanation
Mm-hmm.
of darkness
Uh-huh.
that follows him.
So everything goes dark around your friends. Yep.
Yep. And then he will just fly up and then a little bit to the right. So
Okay.
I'll move the darkness with him, but it'll be what is it, 25, so
Mhm.
15.
Okay.
15 feet up, and then
Yeah.
the darkness will be essentially not blocking them, but he's just in a shroud of darkness and hate.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Sebastian, it was dark, and now it's not.
Oh. So I'm not in darkness. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm right outside it. Okay.
I'm flying up.
Yeah, he's 15 feet up.
Oh, it's surrounding you. Ooh, that's fun. All right. In that case, Sebastian is going to move. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
What did you do?
I moved the screen by accident. That's okay. I'm gonna move here. Is that the corner? Oh, yeah, it is the corner. Right about there. Okay. Going to use one action to acquire asset.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be acquiring one of the good old boys, or are you going to be acquiring one of the new age technomancers?
I'm gonna go with the closer one here. Okay, and then I believe I need to make an attack roll for you.
Yep.
Oh, and it's giving me the wrong person's character sheet. There we go. Oh, wait, wrong order, because I did not have a weapon drawn. Okay, I see what I need to do first. Wrong order again.
Yep.
Okay, so quick draw.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. In order to take out pistol.
Right. But then you strike with that weapon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be the first strike.
Okay.
And strike. There we go. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You just came out of the peace talks.
Yes. And
Oh,
that's
which
gonna
one?
miss.
Which one did you hit? You didn't target.
Not that one. This one.
AC is 24. That will be a miss.
Okay.
Remember, T for target.
Yes. Okay, then we're going to acquire asset. Okay, and then that's going to be map.
Miss.
All right. Well, that is Sebastian's turn. Yeah.
This suppressed man is going to come forward. He only have 15 movement. And I think he is going to cast a spell. The person who shot him with Enfeeble, as a ray of darkness comes out and starts to sap Voras's strength. I need a DC 25 Fortitude save from the soldier.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, critical success! As he says, blast! Alright. Then this disgruntled Veskarium person is going to move up. He's going to strike. This elf with his semi-auto pistol. A critical hit.
Not again.
As you see Sebastian take 34 piercing damage as the Agent of Chaos just unleashes one of the chambers and just fills your elf full of holes.
I forgot. Is Rex getting off light or dark?
Darkness.
Grape flavored.
Wouldn't they have to make a targeting thing to target us in the darkness? Or is he have
Well,
dark
I'm
vision?
up. I'm up.
Oh, you are?
Plus 15 feet, yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
I didn't see the numbies.
See, it would be really great if we were in Foundry version 13 where those numbers scaled and we'd be actually able to see when we zoom in and out. And that will
There's
be
a
a
version
mess.
13?
It should. I saw it work in Ember. They tried it in Ember. I don't know if it's Ember exclusive, though. But it looks like it did. I know the ruler integration is definitely coming. Next Agent of Chaos. No dying. This person's going to come up. He's gonna shoot at the jellyfish man. A miss. And another miss. Next up is the second voice of destruction, who was also suppressed. He's sad. So he's gonna cast a spell. Let's see. Yes, 30 feet! Voras, you shall be the victim of Soul Surge! And miss.
Am I?
it's just like, damn, she's got some sort of anti-magic generator on her! Flower petal.
All right. The first thing that I do is embodiment of battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Yes, I do have focus points. What are you talking about?
Gotta stop moving that field.
Okay. There we go. As I say, Barzilai, protect me. And I become kind of fiery.
Uh-huh.
Then I cast Grasp of the Deep.
Fiery.
And let's say this guy.
Okay.
Need a will save.
I shall give you will save. 26.
Will did not save.
That's a failure. So you'll take full damage and feel as though you are being crushed by the weight of the deep sea. They're also grabbed but can try to escape.
Okay.
So 19 damage and grabbed.
Yeah.
And that is all for me. Let me click the button.
Cries out in pain to one of his allies and said, "You said the Devourer would protect us!" A voice of destruction says, "The Devourer helps those who helps themselves." He's gonna walk right up there. He's gonna cast a spell. Everyone but Rex. I need a will save. As the voice of destruction invokes Eldritch Wrath.
I'm bad at these.
Success and success.
Here we go.
Crit success. Alright, so you guys will take half, Jellyfish will take nothing. So 13. Voras.
Well, they all grouped up really nice for me.
Yeah, they did.
Alright, I'm going to use a 2-action covering fire.
Okay.
I get to make an area of fire. And then Anyone who I suppress with the area of fire have a -2 penalty to attacking Flower Petal.
Okay.
'Cause I think they have lower AC than Sebastian. Alright, it's
27.
DC 29.
Okay, so only one succeeded.
And they still get suppressed even on success because of my bombard.
Okay. Suppress. And suppressed.
And the damage will be... Ba-bum.
Okay, so those two take 8. And he takes half.
And then as part of my theme, my primary target... I will target the rat and that's above the Funtime Lizard and shoot them with my gun.
Ah, that one. Okay.
Yeah. Punk.
A hit. Oh, yikes. 19 piercing damage to this poor Yoseki. Or he could not register because, you know, I've selected too many things. There we go.
And then as my last action, I will barricade.
Okay.
As a first cover for me and then one of my allies.
Mm-hmm.
I should remember how to put cover on myself.
So when you take cover, it will ask you for lesser cover or greater cover. You can also go to the compendium and get it.
Oh, I see.
Just drag that in the bar, put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Yippee. Flower Petal, if you want, you can also have lesser cover.
Yay!
Don't die.
As you
More
see
smaller.
Sebastian down the alley
Yeah,
getting
Sebastian-
shot.
Sebastian has like all the cover. They're behind a wall.
Best cover is to use their bodies as lesser cover.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Last agent of chaos. He is going to move here. He's going to take out his gun. And take one strike at Varus. Miss. Rex.
All right. One action sustain my Corona, and
Yeah.
my final two actions is going to be Scout's Pounce, because I'm hidden.
Yep.
I'll just end up right here.
Uh-huh.
But also go down to... Actually, I'll be on top of this man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 10 feet. And then let me just target him first. Now I get to make 2 attacks.
Oh, yikes.
My foe is off guard to these attacks. So I don't know if you want to apply that.
I can apply that 1 second. There you go. A hit by 3. And a hit. Just see this cloud of darkness descend upon this rat.
Yep. And now the darkness is covering him and this one, but probably won't reach this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And if that rat moves, so no.
Sebastian, you're not sure what happened, but the darkness is enveloping them.
I'm
Well,
imprisoning them, all that you
um,
see.
Well, Sebastian's just going to assume that whatever that is, it's taken care of.
There's just screaming from the darkness as well.
Rex screaming from the darkness, or
No, a Yosoki, I think.
Yeah, all you hear is like you see the dark. All you hear is help.
well, let's take care of this
Squeak,
one
squeak,
here.
squeak.
First,
Ah, classic.
yeah. So, Sebastian is going to direct everyone's attention to the most immediate threat to everyone else, and then he's going to shoot him.
Ah, lead by
Or attempt to,
example.
anyway. Yes.
You don't need to hit, you just need to shoot. Miss.
With a 2. All right. And lead by example will. Circumstance bonus to damage rolls against target.
1 plus half your charisma mod.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's an effect on here. Okay.
Yep. And it increases by level. So now that you're 10th, you get an extra 2 on top of that.
Nice.
So 5 extra damages against that man.
Okay, activate lead by example. Yes. Okay, and then with my last action, Sebastian is gonna take cover.
Okay.
And let me get that cover effect, and well, let me switch first. I'll get it in a second.
No sweat.
There.
Alright. This rat, adjacent, is going to attempt to move. Nyeh.
He can. He's out of reach for me.
Okay.
So flying.
I'm gonna cast a spell. Gonna target Volras. Soul Surge! Prepare!
Did he? Okay. He's
Oh,
gonna try to shoot me
Yeah.
with this.
Did you want to take a reaction?
I do have Overwatch.
Okay, go ahead.
If it tries to move within the first range increment of my thing, I can funk it.
Mm-hmm.
It was this rat, right?
Yep, this one. The suppressed
okay.
one. That will be a hit.
Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry.
What?
No, you're good.
Okay, add 5 to that for 13. Oh, wait, nope, wrong rat. It's just 8.
What is it?
And
There you are.
as you plink him in the shoulder, he's gonna do his Soul Surge on you. And miss again.
Stop! This is embarrassing.
You just see all the Soul Surges. Never connecting. Alright, this Agent of Chaos needs to get out. He's gonna try to escape in the darkness. $23.
He wouldn't be in the dark, by the way, because of the height.
Ah, okay. Does 23 break the grapple, Rulelord?
I'm assuming that's against my spell DC. So no.
Okay. Well, he needs to go places. So he's gonna try again. -5, because it has map.
A delicious map.
19,
Yeah.
even worse.
Escape equal to the spell DC, which is 27.
And
Okay, so not a critical failure.
he's struggling.
That's a critical failure.
He can attempt to escape again anyway.
But he would be restrained now.
Buddy?
So, restrained only happens when you refresh the grapple and get a critical onto him. When he fails the grapple, you can choose to make
right.
him... Yeah. Alright, this guy is going to move up 25 feet. And he's going to point the pistol at Voras. Miss! And a second attack. Miss! As he calls back to his fellows, she's invulnerable! She's protected somehow by a force field. This voice of destruction, right underneath Rex, is going to attempt to move.
I will opportunity attack. He won't be off guard unless...
Yep, I'm sorry, I have to move him. There you go. He's double suppressed. He's very sad. 31,
Nice
nearly
hit.
a crit. 28. He's going to take a second action and move. He can't cast a spell now. So, he's going to use his gun. An arc pistol Voras. And critically miss, of course.
This is just embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Flower petal. Flower petal?
Oh, my turn. Yay.
Yep.
Did one of them try to do that soul surge on me?
No. They're trying to get Voras, but they don't understand why she's invulnerable.
Gotcha. Okay, then I don't feel particularly angry about that. So I use Grasping Spirits spell as the emanation of Barzillai Thrune goes at this guy in a vision of death.
Oh no! Self-defense, you say? $35.
Success. So I'll take half this damage and be frightened 1.
Yep. Half the damage.
And then because of grasping spirit spells, it is pulled 30 feet directly towards me.
Oh god!
Yeah, it needs a passive fortitude save, or just
Yep.
Get
my
over
favorite.
here.
It's literally my favorite thing ever for the Animist.
32.
32 against my spell DC is a success. Damn.
I like that.
It is a cool move combo. That's it for me.
The voice of destruction says, "Today, you will meet your end as he targets Voras. Soul Surge! It's gonna work this time! No! On a 14!
Ooh, it was the cover.
I feel really bad for these rats.
And now
Wait
he's
till Rex's next turn.
He's gonna take an attack at map and miss with his gun. Voras!
I feel bad.
You have to understand, you're the only trained battle person here except for Rex, and you've seen actual artillery warfare. These people don't know how to use guns like you do.
Yeah. I'm going to use covering fire again as an area of fire.
Okay.
And get all 4 of these people in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to designate Flower Petal again as my person I'm covering.
Battle buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Fail, 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 and crit fail.
Yeah.
So you guys will take 11, and this man will take 22. They are all suppressed?
Mm-hmm.
Suppression. Suppression. Suppression.
Does this guy take extra damage for being get-emmed?
Oh yeah, 5. Yep.
Was that the one that got critically hit?
No, this one was the one
Okay.
that got critically hit.
Ah, okay.
I would have told you.
And then as part of my primary target, I'm going to take a shot at the get-em designated person.
Okay.
They're closest to the center.
Oh no!
The session's almost over. I'm going to reroll that, make it 1 hero point.
Okay.
Yippee!
That's a hit. For an additional 13 plus 5. It pays dividends.
Once again, I'm going to barricade to keep the cover up.
Okay.
Or like to take cover. Is it? How long does it last there again? Falls apart at the end of my next turn. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So it's just cardboard.
Mm-hmm. And that's my turn.
Okay. Agent of Chaos is going to move up. He's going to move up a second time. And he's going to take out his Doshko and try to engage you in melee. Telling you that you won't be using that cannon anytime soon. Rex.
The big suck.
Oh no. Oh no!
Get back in here, boys. Into the darkness. They all
Okay.
need to do the fortitude.
Yep. Hang on.
I love the big suck.
Fortitude. Yeah. And then yeah. I see a crit fail in there. Critical fail, critical fail, critical fail, failure, success, failure.
So success is only 5 feet pulled and half damage.
Okay.
Failure is 15 feet and knocked prone. And crit fail is 30 feet and knocked prone. And of course, the double damage. Yes.
Prone. Prone. Prone.
Also, the guy pull out the Doshko being like, haha, you'll never use that cannon again.
Like, hurrah!
And then I think I might Eclipse Strike one. Yeah, I'll Eclipse Strike this one right next to me.
Plus
So,
5.
so this will make my Eclipse eventually. This will make my Eclipse wear out. But
Critical hit.
my Eclipse strike will work, so I will benefit from cover
Yep.
against them because of the bright flash.
I think they're dead.
Hang on. Token magic. Where are you?
So until the start of my next turn, you wouldn't have any cover against that again. Then it's a lesser cover. Okay.
Barrett.
So I get less cover, and now I'm photon attuned.
And
For
now
all the
this
solar shenanigans.
this man is a stain.
And, yep.
He's literally just a stain on the pavement. You saw him get sucked in by the black hole and just crushed under the weight of the mall. Sebastian, your get him has been got him.
Wow. I didn't even get to use my reaction because Rex killed the guy already.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It is what
After
you do. And
They all ran up, and they got pulled in.
and we appreciate you for it. All right. Let us. Oh wow, they are much further away now. Okay. Thanks again for that, Rex. Let's go with first action.
Triage.
Gonna patch myself up. And where's the macro? There's the macro.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure you don't want to do an envoy directive first or leadership thing so you can use through desperate times?
Oh, I forgot I had that.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's use a directive on this one.
Okay.
A closer one. Is that within 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Exactly 30. All right.
Yeah, 35.
Okay. That is going to be the new target of Get 'em.
I would just say you're going to end up like the rat.
And then we are going to take our designated shot at that one. Yeah.
I miss.
I'm gonna hit something one day.
It's okay.
I think
You're a leader. It still works. The thing still works.
So that is going to.
Do as I say, not as I do.
And I think that's the through desperate times thing for lead by example too.
Mm-hmm. So now you can do your medicine.
Yes. And there's the macro for that. And I'm going to use expert.
I want that extra healing.
Hold on, that's happening.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay. Something happened. Yeah, you critically succeeded. So you get 36 back.
all right. And so I will apply that on myself twice.
Oh wait, is it only? No, it's only the it's only the die that doubles. Excuse me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that is wow, so that's just a really terrible. God, 1s and 2s, and a 3. Well,
It's okay.
that is Sebastian's turn then. Wait.
Quickie.
Get him shot battle medicine. Yes. And end turn.
All right. This voice of destruction is going to get up.
no, kinda, yeah, fuck that guy. No getting up. No getting up. I'll kill you.
Gotta love it. Them all prone means they just waste actions.
Hey.
28 is a hit. I saw that 20, though.
I know, I was like, they won't get up, maybe?
They'll never get up again. Just plink them in the chest. Like, ugh! I'm gonna target you. This time for certain! Soul Surge! Critical miss! Agent of K. Can he even stand up when grappled? I don't think so.
he
That's
No,
cannot.
'cause it
He
has
can
the
only
move.
escape.
No, he's
He's
not
restrained. He can escape or
restrained.
try to fight. He just can't get out.
Yeah,
He's gonna use athletics to try to get ungrappled.
he could do a strike, an unarmed strike as well.
He's gonna use the grapple because the athletics is better than his attack. 20. Rulelord?
All right. I am going to
No.
cast.
No.
Hmm?
20.
Sorry.
Escape check. 20.
Escape check 20. Oh, for that guy? No.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, that's what I'm asking. He's gonna try again. 25.
Nope.
And the last one. The frightened is not helping either.
Actually, I didn't sustain it because I can't sustain it. So actually, he would be free.
Okay, that's what I need to know. So he does have his 3 actions. Okay.
Sorry. Yes.
That's okay. That's all right. So he's going to get up as his first action. He's still suppressed, though, so he can only go 15 feet. 15 feet? 15 feet!
Oh. Nope. Never mind.
It's okay. All right, this Agent of Chaos is going to stand up. He is suppressed, so he can only go 15 feet. And he's going to step, and he's going to melee attack with the Doshko against Voras. And miss by negative.
It's almost a crit fail.
Oh my god! This voice of
Bro
destruction.
limped his way over here. Like,
The Devourer will envelop you! Soul Surge!
please.
Oh my god!
Anyone else?
Crit miss!
Just go home.
Just go! Is it going to shoot you?
Please.
Oh my god! They're so bad at their jobs!
There's people out there who love you. Just go home.
Negative 19! Flower petal.
Okay. So now I am going to cast I just had it. Well, you guys spread out. Actually no. 10-foot burst, that'll get you. Invoke spirits.
Mm-hmm.
And this 10-foot burst. We'll need them all to do that basic will save, please.
Oh, I see a crit success in there.
Yep, there's 1 crit success, 2 failures, and a regular success. So there'll be this damage. And then no one critically failed. Right? Yeah, no one critically failed.
Nope.
Okay, so no one is frightened or fleeing. Darn. Last thing I will do is athletic rush.
Oh god, you get swole?
I do get swole. Which gives me that.
Mhm.
And I get to move. So I will be moving. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is all for my turn.
Alright, Voras, you remember training people like this. You kick them out. They never made it into the military. Now you know where they end up.
I am going to once again do. I'll go out. What? I messed up my. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I can ignore Flower Petal due to my Bombard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to once again use Covering Fire. Two
Yeah.
actions to cover Flower Petal. The DC is
Yep.
29.
Yep, all failures. That describes them quite well.
That's a crit fail too, don't forget.
Oh, crit fail, yes. Voras is deadly. Image. Image. And then the double.
And then as part of my thingy, I'm going to make a primary target fire against the person directly in front of me because everybody is within the same distance of the center.
Oh god, he just looks
So I
at
get
you
to
with
choose.
the little sad puppy dog eyes, like, why me?
Try to swing on me.
That was him!
Ah, sorry then. That one. Feel like you'll never fire that cannon again, levels it to their chest.
That's it? Mm, 18 damages.
And then once again, barricade to keep my cover up.
Okay. Agent of Chaos, coughing and wheezing from all the artillery that's being sent their way, stands up, takes out his Dushko, and attacks Flower Petal.
Oh, he stood up?
He stood up.
I get to use reactive strike.
Hey, you get it from your ghost.
I do. That's what I was waiting for.
Hmm.
So,
It would still be off target too, because he's prone.
Ah, okay. That is a hit.
all right, not a critical, so it doesn't interrupt him, but
Yeah. 7
Still.
bludgeoning.
I got a reaction in. I feel good about that.
He's gonna hit you with his Dushko. And 21 piercing damage for you, sir.
Okay.
Rex?
Rex's turn. Simple turn for him. He's gonna basically move down here, go to ground level because he can't really fly anymore. And he is going to do, for his last 2 actions, of course. What's he gonna do? Something special. Flicker Strike. So he targets this person, makes a strike against them.
Okay. The person with 3 HP. All right. Oh no,
Yep.
that one.
Crit. Wait, yeah, the one with the
Yeah.
the flanking.
Yes. That is a crit. Yes.
All right, 40, and he needs to do a fortitude save to be knocked prone.
Okay. Plus he gets the extra 5. Fortitude
Yep.
save.
And if a strike made as part of this action is a critical success, the struck target is dazzled until the end of their next turn.
Dazzled. 33.
All right. And I'm going to teleport here and then make a strike against this one who's also flanked and feared.
Okay. God.
Also dazzled. And possibly knocked prone.
Uncorked.
Nope, just dead.
Splat.
Now I'm right where I want to be.
There's a lot of stains on the pavement today. Sebastian, you just see this entire Vesk skeleton collapse under the weight of graviton energy.
Oh, it's Photon right now.
Oh, photonic energy.
Wow.
As you see
Okay.
Rex teleport across the battlefield.
Well, okay. Slightly changes what I was gonna do. All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. That's 20 feet away, isn't it?
25.
25. Damn. Well,
You could always
That's
move
okay.
closer.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Since I'm not doing any damage, let's try something a little bit different.
Distant feint.
So I am going to. I guess it's going to be a form of cover fire. To try to get him to move in a way that makes him more vulnerable to everybody else.
And what are the gestures and bombastic boasts that you are doing to distract this Vesk?
Think he's just gonna say, "Watch your step," and just like fire at his feet, give him a hot foot, basically,
Okay.
literally.
All right.
And I believe I need to make a deception check.
Yep. Against his will DC, which is 27.
All right.
That is a critical success.
There we go.
You throw the enemy's defenses off guard against melee attacks that you attempt until the end of your next turn.
Is it all melee attacks or just mine?
The feint says just yours. Does distant feint say anything different?
Melee and ranged.
Ooh, even better.
Okay. In that case, with my third action, Sebastian is going to take an actual shot at it.
Okay.
And are you targeted? Yes. Okay, and strike.
That's it. Just needed to prep him first.
You just have to soften them up a little bit. All right.
Just
And
leave
that
him
is
leave him to boil for a little longer.
Well, that's Sebastian's turn. Oh, right.
Yep.
Click.
Clicky, clicky. It's been 4 rounds. This is my 4th and last Soul Surge. You will be destroyed by the might of the Devourer!
Let's go home. Please.
Critical miss!
Sure you're rolling the right dice? Are you sure it's not like a D12?
Yeah! It's 15. Oh.
Just turn around and go home.
Never shoot you with gun. Critical miss with an 11. My god. This agent of chaos is gonna look at his friend and back here. He's gonna lay down his weapon. I surrender. And he's gonna go prone.
Alright.
Voice of Destruction says, like, do not surrender! This is exactly why the Veskarium is weak. The Devourer does not take weaklings. And he's gonna use his 4th Soul Surge.
Active strike.
32 is a hit.
Oh, hang on. It's a hit by what?
By death.
Yeah,
Hit by
wait.
He doesn't hit you. Rex kills him.
Flower Petal. There are a lot of stains on the floor today.
Yep. Okay. Of these two, which one looks better?
The one that surrendered.
No, I mean, of this one or this one.
Oh, they're both pretty bad, but this one looks better.
This one? Okay, cool. In that case, I reach out a tentacle and say, your soul will make an excellent addition to my collection. And I cast the 2-action version of Rip Spirit.
Oh no. Rip.
So I need that fortitude save.
Don't rip their spirit, they need that.
Oh no! Oh no! Critical fail!
It's a lot of dice.
I am drained. And I take double this. And now I am dead.
Saw the light and then the dark.
And then I'm going to do store time
Okay.
is my last focus spell. So I will get a bonus reaction from if my apparitions are granting them, and both reactions I have do. So that is all for me.
Voras. This man surrendered, and only this man is left aggressive and still suppressed.
Does he also want to surrender or no?
I will never surrender! I will let the maw of the Devourer take me first! I will go within the destruction of the universe! Everything will be destroyed, including you!
Okay. Anyways.
Oh my god! Four. Crit fail.
It has a crit fail.
Rolling so badly.
Okay, he'll take double this.
Blah. For us.
Alright, I'm done. Like I surrendered. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Oh. So yeah, he just looks around whimpering at everything that's happened and what you did, and he just shakes his head going like, you were supposed to be dignitaries. You were supposed to be dignitaries.
Yes, we
I
are.
point to one of the suit.
Well.
He's the dignitary. I'm the gun.
I'm the drunk. This is the same street.
Oh my God.
We should just
What
avoid
is
this
it
place
about this neighborhood?
You
for
look
the
at
sake of the infrastructure.
you look at the street sign. It says Murder Alley.
Yeah, but then what's in their pockets?
Uh,
Hmm,
Let's
No.
What pockets? Some of them are chunks.
see. Chunks.
nothing useful there.
They have batteries.
It's fine. That's
I don't use batteries. Not a single one of them has a credit card.
And it's like,
We
Yeah.
just got paid. Like what?
Yeah, but it's better. It's still better spending other people's money.
Okay, you have a point.
Oh yeah, when I cast that last focus point, I also used Wisteria of Peony Reunion and give myself 13 healing.
fucking someone just sitting in their house. All they hear is, just go home. Funk. Just leave.
and then everything in their house starts to shift from gravity. Like, oh no.
All of Voras's trauma has been from her just annihilating people.
Just go home.
Oh, that's great.
We've given you so many outs, please.
There's only one that was somewhat smart.
He saw his
Violence
friend.
everywhere. I go, I have blood everywhere. My hands will never be clean.
The Lashunta version of Rambo.
Yeah,
What's
so
funny
it's just
is
the-
her picture is a one of the Devourer bosses in
Yeah, the coolest bitch.
Well, I don't feel so bad knowing that the one that survived is the one that Sebastian threatened.
Yeah, I wonder if that had an effect on him. So, would you like to interrogate this man, or would you like to end the session?
I think this is a good stopping point.
Okay. All right. So let me ask, what did you guys think about today?
Yippee diplomacy! Oh no, the horror.
I got to do some cool spells, so I consider that a good day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a
More
good time.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh, Ross just sets her fucking stellar cat on the ground and just sits on it with her hands in her head. Or
Why do
head in
they
her
do
hands.
this to themselves?
Everywhere I go, I create slaughter.
It was
And
supposed to be a
meanwhile, Rex
penis
is reveling in it.
admission.
Definitely seeing things I need to pay more attention to with Envoy.
Yeah, because they get little segues from other abilities, like through desperate times.
Yeah, like I didn't realize until today that through desperate time triggers when I use a healing item on people.
Yep.
Like, when I use a healing item, also on battle medicine, and on administer first aid. I was like, oh, well, I think I'm accidentally playing a healer again.
So, with everything that you've learned about the Veskarium, Atuity, and the Azlanti Star Empire, I want to know, with the treaty intact, what happens if the balance of power shifts?
As I said, someone will break it, That's how it goes.
Okay.
But the question is, you have the Yosoki and the Vest. So is this the Vest side? You know,
We'll
Maybe
yeah,
I
we
find.
got
thought the
Azlanti.
Azlant.
You know, and we're all in like our fucking camping gear right now. You know.
Yeah. The Coleman camping cannon is what did it. So for next time, I want you to think a little bit about what happens if the winds were to change from peace to war. What's going to happen to Atuity?
Everyone's gonna die.
I mean, so far it's only been relegated to the rich people places, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week.
Yep.
Thank you for the
See you
game.
all, or-
Thank you
guys,
guys.
Bye bye.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
See y'all.